the players to come out onto the field and to get this game underway. So due to start at 12, so we are at the moment just a few minutes behind schedule, so that's not a terrible thing. Crikey. G'day, mate. Good, thank you. How are you going? Who's in charge, mate? Nutrient Harcourts, please. Nutrient Harcourts. We need a goal judge, please. As you can see, there's a little bit of a lonely space down there. Thanks, mate. Lonely space down there at the river end of the field. So Nutrient Harcourts, if you could please send somebody down there to look after that open goal. Wave the flag and judge the goals going in and out. So Right Pastoral versus Larapinta. This is the higher goal of the tournament this weekend. These two teams having lost yesterday, they come through to do battle today. You can see a half goal start on the board for Larapinta. Now these two teams are quite differently balanced. Nick Kite, Tom Hunt for Larapinta at the back, playing in the 3 and the 4. Are 9 goals between them. The whole team is 9 goals. They have a -1 and a 1 to balance them out a little further in front. And for the Right Pastoral, you have 2 3s and a 4, and then 0 Glenn Wright playing in the number 1 position. So Right Pastoral are in the black and Larapinta in the green and white. So as I said, that's a very unusual miss there. That was, I think, was Tom Hunt over the top and left alone, and away we go now. And this, I think, might be Glenn Wright coming away with the ball now. Taking the ball nicely, hard ridden though, and on the near side we go for the first attempted goal. Doesn't come off. And you can see, in fact, has dribbled through, and the goal judge there waving the flag. So first blood very quickly on the board. And Glenn Wright took the ball away down the field. I'm not sure if he finished it off. I was a little distracted there for a moment, but we are at 1 to a half now. So very quickly that handicap. So the team's handicaps added together 9 for Larapinta and 10 for Right Pastoral. We were talking earlier about handicaps, -2 being where you start and 10 being about as good as you can get. Well, it is as good as you can get. There's the various degrees of 10 as well. I can tell you there are players out there that have stopped at 10 because they can't go any further, but the claim is that they're probably worth 11 or 12 goals. So, and of course, we call them 11 or 12 goals. That's not a reckoning on how many goals are going to be scored. But look at this lofted shot. I think was Kite. Away out it goes, cross in front of the goal, and is it going to make it through? It's away to the right at the moment. It's left now for a little backhand shot in towards a goal. It goes, kicks off a pony, and Right Pastoral have come away with the ball. I think it's Aidan Nunn with the ball now, playing off a 3 handicap. So I was still with Aidan Nunn at the moment. Going back in defence is Indy Bonetto. And I did say that it was going to be a little bit of a different scenario out here as far as the horses. And look at them go. They are just absolutely magnificent players marking up. And it's still at the moment with Aidan Nunn. Makes the goal shot. Indy Bonetto was there all the way. And it's just, I'm sure, I think, has gone through. And we got one of the Gilmore. So it looks like Derek Gilmore there making his way down to keep goal. But in fact, there's somebody there waving the flag anyway. 2 to a half. Aidan Nunn there. Very hard pressed though by Indy Bonetto. So we did, again, we've talked about this, and it's a very important part of the game is the marking of men and the difference in handicaps. So you have a 6-goal player out there, Thomas Hunt, playing in the number 4 for Larapinta. And Bud Sorby, Aidan Nunn playing off 3, Rob Ballard playing off 4. And so you can see the balance of the teams is really quite different. And at the moment, that balance, which is the 3 higher handicap players and stronger, are at the moment just in the ascendancy. But now we have, pretty sure it's Tom Hunt. So the 2 Kiwis, Thomas Hunt and Nick Kite, both wear similar helmets. And there's the pass. It's all about being very positive, ladies and gentlemen. You've got to, when these guys get the ball, the players have got to run off them. That's what you'll see probably at this level of polo that we probably weren't seeing so much in the last game. But the ball picked up by Bud Sorby. So Bud Sorby in 4, Rob Ballard playing in the 3. And the whistles are blown. And the players taking the ball up to the 60-yard line. 2 umpires, of course, and a third man. So the penalty 4 on the 60-yard line, defended goal. That means the defending team can be between the ball and the goal. And this should be Tom Hunt to take the penalty. So Tom Hunt, a 6-goal player, so very much up there as far as proportion of players in the world. Really very talented player. And again, you can't be that good without these tremendous horses. So keep an eye out, because we've got some fabulous, fabulous horses out there in this polo. There's the shot up in the air. Is it straight? If it's straight, it's going to be good enough. And it's not straight, so it isn't good enough on this occasion. Out to the left, score remains 2-1/2. And Larapinta, a bit of an opportunity there to open their account on the scoreboard. So in from the back line we come. Now, pretty sure that's Robbie Ballard bring the ball in. Traditionally, oh, not traditionally, but usually we'd see the number 4 bring the ball in from the back line, but not this time. Ballard took the ball, helped on its way by Sorby. And away go, look at this now. They come with the black shirts again. Glenn Wright was with the ball. He can't make the next one, though, and Robbie Ballard was riding for the pass. It's picked up, though, by Kite, I think it is. Kite makes the backhand, turns it around. Again, I'm going to say that these helmets of these two boys are a bit the same, and this is what we do. It's either stature or helmets. Indy Bonetto over the top. The number 2 is in there. It's Aidan Nunn. Picked up, though, this time by Thomas Hunt. Tom Hunt with the ball. Now look at how the teams are going to run off them, and Aidan Nunn doing a great job. There's a 3-goal player versus a 6. If the 3-goal player comes out on top, he's done great. No, I was wrong, actually, it was Kite. Oh. Into the melee, and the umpires will make a decision on what happened there as far as who was the first to infringe, because several of them eventually infringed the rules. It's all about who did it first, who did the bad one first. And so the Larapinta team, you can see them retiring. Players taking an opportunity to go and change ponies. If you look down to our right there, you can see Aidan Nunn jumping over from the bay pony onto the grey pony. And on the far side, we'll see the same thing happening. There you go. It looks pretty easy, doesn't it, when they do it? But many's the time I've fallen in between the two horses attempting that one. So up on the 60-yard line. We saw that about 30 seconds ago at the other end of the field. Tom Hunt got the height, got the distance, not the accuracy. And let's see what can happen here for Right Pastor, who are enjoying a good first chukka, 1-1/2 at the 2-1/2 at the moment. Robbie Ballard hits it long and hits it high and hits it wide as well. If you can do it, so can I. So once again, the ball on the back line. Watching always, ladies and gentlemen, for the off-ball antics. There's an awful lot going on off the ball, riding off, helping to get your team into a good position. Aidan Nunn comes onto the ball, and look at those, the Kiwis looking for the penalty, but it's still with Aidan Nunn at the moment. Oh, Aidan has hit it wide. You wouldn't think from there you could nearly miss, but I think the pony probably just didn't help it very much, and it's left now to be picked up and taken out to the sideline. Larapinta survived that particular onslaught, and here we go now. And this, I don't know whether it's Hunt or Kite. I'll get my head around that in a minute. They both got their shirts out. Good on you, fellas. Up it goes. Indy Bonetto it is. Hard ridden, though, by Bud Sorby. Sorby gets a little bit of it. Aidan Nunn gets a little bit more of it and helps it around a little bit. Now the backhand shot doesn't come off. That was Thomas Hunt. Now it comes through. So Thomas has got a elbow guard on, and no, oh, good, excellent. Nick Kite doesn't. So there we go. I've worked it out. In fact, Nick Kite, grey helmet. Righto, Ballard is there with Kite. Now look at the players. Look at these guys now. Aidan Nunn with Thomas Hunt there. And there's the shot released. And away it goes out in front. Who's going to be the first one to it? Coming onto the near side. It's Mikey Irvine. Irvine for the shot for goal. Can't do it. Backhand shot from Ballard. Bounces off a pony. Goes the other way. And it's taken away again now by Aidan Nunn. Over they go. Hard riding. 2-1/2 to score. And I think we're in for a good tussle. Great game. Aidan Nunn on the grey pony gets away. Now the horse race is on. Indy Bonetto's there. She's well mounted as well. And good pressure being put on there. Good play now. Picked up though, and away we come again. I think it's Kite. Backhand. Called the tail. Over to Hunt. Kite and Hunt, two Kiwis. Very good players. Have been over here playing with us for some time. I'd like to think that that's why they've improved to such great heights. Aidan Nunn. No, it's not. It's going to be Irvine with the ball. Ridden out of it this time, though, by Glenn Wright. Glenn Wright makes a backhand shot. Aidan Nunn misses his backhand shot. Ballard is there, turning it around. Where are they going to go for Ballard? He's looking for his team first. Ballard takes it away out to the left. And look at all of these Larapinta shirts out here. And Thomas Hunt just waiting. Now, he's quite wise to stay free of a man if he can. He's the strongest player on the field. What he doesn't want is to have a player that nullifies him. And now the horse race is on, and look at him go. Going back is Hunt. Going forward, not sure who that is. Bud Sorby, is it, or Ballard? There's the shot for goal, and out to the left. And the chukka hooter sounds at the end of the first. It's 2-2.5 in favour of Right Pastoral. Great start to the game for those guys. Returning for the second of 5 chukkas. What an amazing game this is, ladies and gentlemen, this sport. I know you'll have heard me say it before, but I will continue to bang the drum. These horses, how extraordinary they are, and just watch the way they perform for these players. So you've got a ball that travels at whatever it is, 80 kilometres an hour, 100 kilometres an hour. You've got horses running around at 30 to 50 kilometres an hour. You've got people trying to stop you, and somehow or other these players can find their way to a ball. They can swing a stick that's 4.5 feet long with a little bit of wood on the end of it, and they hit a plastic ball that's 4 inches around in diameter, 4 inches diameter, not circumference. That'll be a golf ball nearly, but anyway. And how extraordinary is it? It's just amazing. Look at this little tussle going on out here. Now, look at Aidan Nunn, and this is one of the things. I know there's a ball game going on out there. Aidan Nunn, who plays off a 3 handicap, and Thomas Hunt, who plays off 6. Now, if Aidan Nunn can do a job and nullify this 6-goal player, then he really has reduced that team, the Right Pastoral team, I beg your pardon, the Larapinta team to a great degree. And potentially that could be what's happening. We already see the score at 2-1/2. Now with Larapinta, and this is Mikey Irvine, I think, with the ball. He's got a great goal last week to win. And it's left now behind now. The backhand shot from Aidan Nunn turns it around. Quickly around they come. Players are calling for it. And there's the pass. First one to it, though, is going to be the backhand shot from Hunt. It wasn't Hunt, it was Kite. And in there is Indy Bonetto, working hard with Aidan Nunn. Now, Indy Bonetto at one stage was doing her best to mark Aidan Nunn. And she is now again. But Aidan Nunn clearly has been given a job, and that is to go to Tom Hunt. So just watch out for that. It's going to be a really great tussle between those. Aidan Nunn's very well mounted. He's a good horseman. And if you can appreciate a man that's a good horseman with good horses, then there's no reason at all that he can't do an awfully good job at reducing the effective play of a much higher rated player. It's about discipline, though. We like to go to the ball. We like to hit it. That's what we like to do as players. And so there's an awful lot of discipline involved in staying focused on that job of yours. So keep an eye on this guy here, the number 4, the right-hand side of our picture now. Not anymore. And just watch the way the Larapinta guys are marked by the Right Pastoral. And this is what polo is. It's enormously tactical. It's obviously enormously skillful. There's a horseshoe for somebody. Two umpires on the field. The third man over there with a scorer. That third man today, Stuart Gilmore, who is, of course, enjoying his 51st wedding anniversary with his beautiful wife, June. 51 years together. There's a big shot. This is what we like to see. Let's see the horses run now. Here they go, 2 by 2s. It's going to be Glen Wright who gets the best of that particular tussle against Mikey Irvine. It's still Glen Wright at the moment, showing a clean pair of heels. Right with a shot. It's going away at the moment to the right. Right, chooses it down. He can't beat it over, and it beats him over the back line. So great play there from Glen Wright. He's taken the long way back around, and that's a nice way as well to just give your horse a bit of a breather. I think the stopping and the turning is the thing that really wears them out. So when you've had a big run there, you don't want to be jamming the brakes on and wearing them out too much. So the back of play there is Tom Hunt bringing the ball in. The pony just jinked there at something. He saw something he didn't like. It's passed up now for Nick Kite. And Kite, though, can't make anything of that one. And it's going to be left behind again. It's Aidan Nunn now. Look at the players turning around. Where are they going to go? Still with Aidan Nunn. Out in front is Wright again. Wright with Nunn. And now Aidan Nunn, I beg your pardon, with the ball. It's picked up and taken away by Hunt. Hunt makes the play. Out to the sideline it goes. Quickly around, though, is Robbie Ballard. Ballard now winds up and just opens up and makes the backhand shot towards the goal. It's a great-looking approach shot. First one to it, though, is going to be Hunt, who helps it on his way out to the sideline. Indy Bonetto is there. With her is Aidan Nunn. Bonetto gets a little bit, just enough, in fact, to get it on its way again, and it's taken on again by one of these Kiwi boys for the Larapinta team. So Larapinta yet to score from the field of goal. They've got a... Oh, look at that for a rider. Perfectly legal, of course. Indy Bonetto. And... tell you what, there's nothing, no frail hearts out here. The ball taken out to the sideline by Hunt with Aidan Nunn. Hunt still with the ball now. The ball left behind. It's taken on now by Kite. Little backhand shot. And that's just enough to stop the play for a moment. And the whistles are blown. What else can I tell you that might be informative and interesting? The rules... You can see all the gear, all the equipment on the horses, the bandage around the legs. They've got martingales, underchecks, breastplates. The gear all there designed to protect players, of course, and horses. And the horse, I just have to let you know that they do like the game enormously. A horse that does not want to play, it won't be there because they won't. They won't play it. They might go out there, but if they haven't got their heart in the game, they won't be performing like these ones are. And just have such a good look at the way they perform. Start, stop, slow down, go quick, go left, go right. 1 inch here, 1 inch there, and away they come. And here we go now, getting the accelerator down is Thomas Hunt. And this is the 6-goal player, and this is the danger of it. Away we go, going back in defence, and just enough. That's a great play there from Robbie Ballard. Taking it away again. Coming through there is going to be, who is that? Glen Wright. Wright can't do enough with it. It's going to be picked up now by Sorby, but coming through, and let's see if they can get the first one on the board. It's Kite. Kite going for ball for Larapinta. It's following up is Thomas Hunt. It's still there. Shoot for goal, Thomas. Nah. Still in the goal mouth, would you believe that? All of that build-up from me for nothing. Out they come, and they're calling it again. Here we go, and that's a sad miss there for Larapinta. They've got plenty of time, though. We're still only in the second. Chukka, the whistles are blown. The whistles are blown. So Kite there going off probably for a horse change, and so we didn't see much horse change in the last game. This is a really terrific tactic that the player used. May even be, oh no, it's not Chukka yet. You can see the score of the clock on the far side, 3.5 minutes gone. So we're about halfway through the Chukka, and the umpires are bringing the ball up to the 5B, the position in the middle of the field. So the goals, the penalties are awarded on the base of numbers. Penalty 5B in the middle of the field. Penalty 5 is on the spot. A 60-yard is a 4th, 40-yard 3, 30-yard 2, and on the odd occasion we'll see a penalty 1 being awarded and enacted, and that is when somebody makes a very dangerous... Now, somebody's hurt out there. I think Nick Kite looks as though he's picked up a little injury there, but it doesn't matter. It's come out. He's still playing on. Now it's Indy Bonetto who gets the ball away for Larapinta. Out to the sideline they go. With her is Bud Sorby. So Sorby there in the white helmet. And now with Aidan Nunn, also there Kite and Hunt. And now this is the way they work. Away they go. But look at, that's a great play. Aidan Nunn is not going to let that man free for the whole of this game. He's doing a great job. And it's taken on by Indy Bonetto now. Still now, around they come, and right pastoral, Glen Wright it is. still with the ball, and I think Right Pastoral might have won last weekend, but still with Right Pastoral at the moment, advancing down the field. Inexorable, they say, that continued progress down the field. There's the hook from Aidan Nunn. Once again on Thomas Hunt. Whistles are blown. So we're talking about changing ponies. Bud Sorby just going off there to change pony. That one was starting to look a little tired, actually. As I said, when they get tired, they're happy to run. They just don't want to stop. And you need your ponies to be stopping, as I say, and turning and being available for every nuance. So the 5B awarded this time the other way. So it's Kite just teeing the ball up. So you see the two players here in the middle, and it's Thomas Hunt just climbing down. He's got something to do with his gear to just get things right. So a half a chukka. So what happens, ladies and gentlemen, with these guys who change in the middle of a chukka? What they're doing is they're giving that horse an opportunity to come and just play a couple of half chukkas. What that does, it keeps the horse fresher and sharper. And when you're playing at this level of polo, you need every possible advantage you can get. And if that means keeping your horse a little bit fresher by playing at a couple of half chukkas rather than a full chukka, then that's what they will do. So they take an opportune moment when the game is in a neutral position, and they'll nip off. And when you're watching some high goal matches, and depending as well on the conditions on the day, sometimes if the conditions are particularly hot, then the tournament rules will allow for a stop in the middle of the chukka so that all the players can go off and change their ponies just in the middle of the chukka. Traditionally, of course, back in the olden days, we didn't bother with any of that malarkey. We just played one, and sometimes, of course, we play one horse a couple of chukkas. That still happens these days. You're perfectly capable, horse, of playing a couple of chukkas, and Larapinta have put one on the board. Come on! 2 to 1.5. Now they're away. Now they know how to do it. Stewie Gilmore over there just changing the score. Look at him. He's all over it, this boy. So one you want, Stewie, a one. That's it. I know he'll appreciate my help. Are you right for a golf on Wednesday, Stewie? There you go. He's good for golf on Wednesday, despite having been married for 51 years. Here we go. Larapinta on the board. 2 to 1.5. Out to the sideline it goes. And this is the green helmet, I think, of Thomas Hunt. Now they run. There's the pass from Thomas Hunt. Away goes Kite. This is what we're a bit more used to seeing from these two players now. And they couldn't capitalise, but following up nicely, I think, was Indy Minetto on the near side. Kite over the top as well. Indy is in there. It's going to be stopped, though, and turned around and picked up. And this is Ballard now, releases it out for Bud Sorby. Oh, it stopped there. Look at that from a play from Sorby. In the air. Now on the near side. Going back with him is Indy Minetto, and she makes a good hook and stops the progress. And here you go, coming through is Aidan Nunn. Here they come again now. Aidan Nunn gets away with the ball. The hooter goes. We've got a maximum of 30 seconds left. Bud Sorby with the ball. Indy Minetto's there to make the stop. Though I tell you what, Bud Sorby was looking for the whistle there. You're not allowed to ride across the ball. And I think Indy might have just about nearly done that to him, but it's still at the moment. With this is Robbie Ballard on the grey pony. Still with Ballard at the moment. Time ticks down. Ballard the shot, the approach shot. I don't know that I heard the hoot. Did I hear it? The ball goes over the back line, and it's 2 to 1.5 at the end of the second, ladies and gentlemen, and it's a great game of polo. So what? 8 players, 2 umpires. So the ball on the back line, I think so. We'll have a hit in. 2 to 1.5 the score. Larapinta now know how to score goals. Let's see if they can carry that momentum forward. Right Pastoral at the moment, as you can see on the far side, the black scoreboard 2 and the green for Larapinta 1.5. So a half goal handicap start to the Larapinta team. There are 9 handicap team in total. Each of the players' handicaps adding up to a total, which gives the team. And they have, as I've said before, Larapinta with a 6 and a 4, 6 and a 3. That makes up 9. So an awful lot of their power is at the back. And the Right Pastoral team with a 4-3-3 And so, despite the fact they haven't got that highly rated player on 6, they're perhaps a little better balanced. We'll see how it goes, though. On the near side, it's Kite. And look at Indy Benetto run. And she is running indeed. Away she goes out in front now. Indy Benetto gets a hold of the next one. Going back in defence is Glenn Wright. Still with Indy Benetto at the moment. She's got the legs for it. All she needs to do now is just finish it off. Has she done it? Yes, great goal, Indy Benetto. 2.5-2. They know how to score, and they are putting a few more on the board. 2.5-2. Great stuff. Great start. So it's perfectly all right, ladies and gentlemen, for you to call out for your team. So, you know, if you particularly support Larapinta, you can say, come on, Larapinta! You can say it like that. Or you might support Right Pastoral. And I'm not entirely sure, Andrew, where my money is on this particular game, so you better let me know so I know who to barrack for. 2.5-2 it is. Andrew Thompson, by the way, my co-commentator, is at the moment $20 up as far as our particular little punting arrangement. And I can just tell you that if he ends up winning over the course of the last 2 weekends, then it's extremely unlikely that I'm going to give him any of the money that I owe him. There we go. There's the pass. Here we go again. Indy Benetto gets away with that clean pair of heels. Lovely little grey pony. Look at it go. Aiden Nunn goes back in defence. Still with Indy. Can't make the next shot. Coming through for the backhand shot is going to be Glenn Wright. Wright takes his man out. Leaves it behind for the backhand shot. That's a ripper too. From that was Ballard. Robbie Ballard up for Sorby. Sorby takes the ball on. Here we go now. Come on, players, let's play polo, and we are too. Now the near side backhand shot. Around it goes. That was Hunt. It's left now. This is Ballard for the Right Pastoral. Have a look at the players, all of them. They are all looking for position now. And I know it looks a little boring. They're not going anywhere. Ballard's got it now. Away he comes. The hook doesn't come off. It's Ballard now and opens up and takes it down the sideline. He's saying, get your man. It's going to be Ballard who straightens it up now, and away he goes. Horses are running. Ballard's got the ball. Out in front of him, Robbie Ballard. It's away to the right at the moment. Is he got enough to straighten it up? It's going to be finished off by Roach. No. 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 Here we go the other way. Holy smoke. Look at it. Looking for the players. Look at the players out there. Look at Mikey Irvine. This is it. Look again. Indy Benetto is out here. They're doing the right thing by you, Thomas Hunt and Nick Kite. You do the right thing by them and hit the ball up to them. Come on now. It's the ball at the moment with Hunt. Now Kite takes it away out to the left. Here comes Kite going back in defence. He's Sorby, but Kite at the moment, and we've got a little bit of an advantage. And there's a shot from Kite up for Indy Benetto. She's going to have to take Ballard out, and does a great job too. Indy Benetto takes Ballard out. Leaves it alone behind now for Kite. Coming through. Indy can't make the next shot. Aiden Nunn leans out. Makes a little bit of it. It's with Bud Sorby. Aiden Nunn is here in front. Sorby makes the pass for Ballard. Nunn is out the front. That's a massive shot from Ballard. Away they go again. Look at Indy Benetto working on Aiden Nunn. Look at the work there. A great stuff from Indy Benetto, allowing the shot there, the defensive shot from Thomas Hunt out to Nick Kite. Away we go the other way. I love polo. By God, I do. Here they come again. Look at them go. It's going to be Hunt to come onto the ball now. Can't make the next shot. Benetto's going to be there for Larapinta. Takes it forward again. Here they go. Coming across the field. It's taken away by Bud Sorby for the moment. I have to have a rest. It's too exciting. I'm just going to stop. No, I can't have any pims. I took the pledge. Can you imagine what I'd be like if I drank anything? There's a shot across. Yes, it's a goal. By God, 3.5-2. Back to the middle they come. This is great polo, ladies and gentlemen. You've got to appreciate it. Just look at the way these magnificent horses do their thing. Unbelievable. And look at look at how excited the umpire is as well. Look at him. Whistles are blown. I think they've probably asked for a timeout so they can go and change ponies. And as I said, it's not part of the rules in this particular tournament, but a great opportunity just to let these guys go off and jump over from one steed to another. So you can see there just over 2 minutes left in this second chukka. So 5 chukkas, 3.5, 2. So interesting, I guess, statistically, the first chukka, 2 goals to the right pastoral, and so far in this second chukka, we've got 3 goals on the board for Larapinta. So it was never going to be a walkover for either team, and I'm glad to see that they're all in it. Ballard launches it away out in front of Aidan Nunn, but coming across is Thomas Hunt. And look at Kite here. Look at Kite. There's the next shot. It's not going to make it, though. It's going to be... ooh, that's got to be. There we are. So the umpires are blowing the whistle on that one. So even I could see that, but I've probably got it wrong, so I won't try to talk about it. So that right-of-way that we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen, that's created when the ball is struck, or struck when it moves, basically. Wherever the ball goes, it creates this right-of-way, this line of the ball. And so if you look across the field, there's a white line running across the middle of it. You've just got to imagine that that's what you've got every time the ball goes anywhere, and that white line that you're allowed to stay on the left of, keep the ball on your right-hand side. You can have players that are coming the other direction. As long as they don't cross over, you can actually meet the ball head-on. You can ride players off. That means you come alongside them and you push them. You can even bump them, assuming the angle is a reasonably safe angle. As I said, there's not an awful lot that's safe about this game. It's not a game for the faint of heart. Great athletes out there, and again, I will always mention these terrific players who come in later into the game in life that having made some money and wondering what they're going to do with all of it. This is a very good way for you to get rid of it, I can tell you. There's a shot from Bud Sorby, and he's hit it well, but to the right. So they don't contribute as much on the field, but they're all valuable members of the game. And as I've said, the speed, the skill required to be out there is enormous. And when you see the better players, you're getting into the realms of super sportsmen. And there's Thomas Hunt, makes a swing, little miss, kicked on by Aidan Nunn's horse. Wasn't on the right team there for a moment. Nice backhand shot from right, sends Aidan Nunn away on the black pony there. The blue stripe on the back of his helmet. Nunn makes the bump. It's a great play there, the anticipation. Made the bump. He knew he was going to be ridden off, and so he took the bump, and that allowed him just to come back into the field of play and make the shot. So around it comes now. And let's look at the players now. There's the shot, beautiful from Hunt. Going with him is Ballard. And now the 2 players, right and... Oh, good play from Mikey Irvine. Now the backhand shot from Ballard, turning it around. Look at these guys again. Quickly around comes Bud Sorby. Sorby left the ball for Aidan Nunn, took his player out of the way. Now Aidan Nunn makes the pass. Going back in defence is Nick Kite. Kite on the near side, winds up, turns it around, picked up by Hunt. Players once again reforming. And look here on this far side. So Bud Sorby and Indy Bonetto. So now the shot from Kite, and not where he ideally would have liked. Picked up now by Aidan Nunn. And look at this now. Come on, Aidan Nunn, release it, because look at Ballard is out there. Oh, Aidan couldn't get what he wanted out of it. And that advantage that they had down the field a moment ago quickly eaten up by the other team. And so Aidan Nunn now still with the ball, and he's away out of direction, so the players elect to come around behind this time. Backhand shot. Picked up by Ballard on the far side. And right there, just working on his man to take him out of the way, allowing Ballard to just take the ball forward. And now all these black shirts, look at them all here, taking players out of the way and allowing Ballard to come through with the ball. Good play from the right pastoral team, but now Ballard's got a little traffic in front of him. What's he going to do with it? Near side. There it is, the first 2 to go. We've got maybe 30 seconds left to play. Indy Bonetto was going to come in there and called out of it by Hunt. Hunt gets the ball away. Right goes back in defence. Right's there. Hunt is there. Who's going to be the first? Going to be Right, who takes it across the field. That's a good play, actually. Very good play indeed. Behind him, the ball hits the boards. We've still got a little bit left in the chukka, though, and it's going to be Thomas Hunt. And look out here. We've got Mikey Irvine is there. Come on, Mikey Irvine. Make a name for yourself. Oh, it's not. I beg your pardon. That is Nick Kite. Nick Kite gets a hold of it. Indy Bonetto goes forward. The second Hooter goes at the end of the second chukka, 3.5 to 2. Righto. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players. No, we haven't. 7, 8. Yep, we're ready to go. Rolling in and getting underway. So the fourth of 5. This is the penultimate chukka. 3.5 to 2. So we started out with the right pastoral team getting 2 on the board. They have not scored since the first chukka. And there's a shot now from Kite. Hunt. Kite. I'm really got mucked up now. So Nick Kite's the 4, Thomas Hunt's the 3. 2 full chukkas of that. And the players lined up. End changes again. 4.5 to 2 now. Larapinta are really starting to show these right pastoral guys how to play the game. It's with Sorby at the moment. With him as well is Robbie Ballard. Still with Sorby at the moment. Dribbles it around the corner. In there is Hunt. Also there, Kite. Now going forward. Look at right pastoral go forward with Glenn Wright. With him is Mikey Irvine, but it's still now lifted away by Sorby, but it's going to be Kite for Larapinta. There's a little backhand shot. Great play around it comes, and whistles are blown. Who's fouled there? Umpires. Just see Rookie Bailey out there just indicating how he thought the line of the ball had changed, who did what, and how the penalties are going to be awarded. So, back to the centre of the field. Penalty 5B. So up on the halfway line, penalty 5B, 4.5, 2 the score. And this is the subsidiary final, the Gold Cup 2020. All of these players, of course, out here to win this cup. And we still have 2 chukkas left to play, and there's no way at all that right pastoral think this game is over. It's taken away by Hunt. It is now, and going back in defence, there is Ballard still with Hunt, though. Ballard over the top. It's left now, Bud Sorby. The backhand bounces off a pony. Around they come. Quickly onto it is right, but he's hooked out of it by Kite. Hunt. Kite. The ball on the way to goal, and in the goal mouth it is, and it's going to be picked up and taken out of danger now by Sorby again. Bud Sorby. So Kite here at the back with Aidan Nunn. Players stop. There's the pass. Players were looking for it. First one to it, though, was going to be Kite. Coming through, though, is going to be Glenn Wright. Can't make the next play. It's picked up and helped on its way by Aidan Nunn. Following up, though, is Thomas Hunt. Hunt with the backhand shot, turning it around again. On the near side is Kite. Kite now with the ball. Lets it go away out in front of his number 1, Mikey Irvine. Come on now, Mikey Irvine, away you go. Let's see a goal like the one you scored last week. This time out to the left. Couldn't do it. Over the top was Aidan Nunn. Now it's picked up and taken out of play by Glenn Wright. So play will be restarted with a hit, free hit to Larapinta. So they go back to the 60-yard line by the looks of things. And so if you hit the ball out, then the attacking players are awarded a free hit in the field of play, comfortably in the field of play. And Thomas Hunt. Oops, hit it their way out to the left. Kite could not stop it, neither indeed could Mikey Irvine, and so Indy Bonetto. And so the ball on the back line. 4 goals, 4.5 to 2. And right pastoral, I have to say, they got away to that great start, and they have not lived up to it ever since. Larapinta made some adjustments to their team play, and whatever they've done has been very successful. So the score standing 4.5 to 2 in this subsidiary final of the Queensland Gold Cup. This is the high goal element of it, and it is Bud Sorby who gets the ball away. Down the boards, play turns around. Over the top was Wright. Aidan Nunn is there. Mikey Irvine going back in defence is still there with Aidan Nunn at the moment. Come on now, you right pastoral boys. Let's see you bring this a little closer together now. It's still with Aidan Nunn. He sprays it out to the right. Still got a fair bit of work to do. Can't do anything with the next one. Kite is there to pick the ball up for Larapinta. Hard ridden. Pressure on. And good job too by Glenn Wright, allowing now Aidan Nunn to be with the ball. Aidan Nunn rides forward, and the game's slowed down, I have to say, quite a bit now. It's released by Bud Sorby, and it's a great-looking shot from Sorby, but just out to the right. So once again, not able to convert. Ball on the back line, and right pastoral need to come up with something a little bit new, guys. So if you're a right pastoral supporter, now's the time for you to let them know that you want them to win. So Andrew Thompson, I'm still not sure about where my money is, but I dare say that the nearer we get towards the end of this game, I dare say you're going to be telling me that I'm barracking for right pastoral. So here we go. The whistles are blown.
We've got a problem with kids rolling out.
Hopefully you guys can hear me at the far end down there. The children, please keep them at the top of the hill on their whatever form of restraint that you use. Whether that be a physical restraint like a leash or alternative methods. Some people could train their children to work just by voice control. Clearly, you can't down there on the left-hand side. You need to put those children on a leash. Ladies and gentlemen, down there on the far side, please get your kids. If you can see a child down there, please, somebody, tell the parents to take a responsible attitude to their children. And it's all these days about responsible behaviour. Dear God Almighty, look at that. Can anybody hear me? Mr. Man on the speakers. Honestly, this is so much more fun than polo. Here we go. Come on, Robbie Ballard. Let's score a goal for right pastoral and get that score a bit nearer. Here we go. It's Bud Sorby now following up. There's an awful lot of traffic in front of him. Sorby with the ball. Indy Minetto and Sorby. Indy Minetto gets a play. Picked up by Ballard. Come on, Robbie Ballard. Score that goal. No, come on. Aidan Nunn is there. Aidan's there. Turns it. In there is a kite is there. It's in the melee. Swing the stick. Hit the ball. Through the goal. Come on, right pastoral. It's all there for you. Still with him. It's just progress. It's bloody slow, but he gets it there in the end. Robbie Ballard puts it through. Right pastoral 3. Larapinta 4.5. Children, get off the field. Get off. There clearly is no speaker system down there. I think we'd have to accept that. The ball is in. It's 3 to 4.5. Listen to them. They're shouting. I can hear them over me. Back of the goal. Good. Come on. It's in there. Out it comes Robbie Ballard. Look. Come on now, Robbie Ballard. Look at your man. He's out there in front. He's with Robbie Ballard at the moment. It's going to be stopped, though, by Hunt. Coming through is Aidan Nunn. Here they come again. Right pastoral go on the attack. Ballard is there. Just keep it going. Robbie Ballard. Yes. Come on. 4.5. They knew I wanted it closer, and they've done it for us. 4 to 4.5. They come back to the middle again. Oh, look at this umpire. He's on fire. He's on fire. There you go. Trotting away back to the middle. Okay. 4 to 4.5. We're in the fourth. There are 5 chukkers. So once again, back to that original handicap start. Away it goes now. Bud Sorby, hard ridden by Kite again. Makes the near side backhand shot. And of course, you can play that ball either side of your horse if you want. Tail shots, neck shots, whatever you want. You can't hook a stick over across another player's horse. But away we go again at the run. Great polo, ladies and gentlemen. Great athleticism. And look at these magnificent ponies working for these players. Wonderful stuff there from Thomas Hunt. Hard ridden, though, by Ballard. Enough for Aidan Nunn to come onto the ball. Still with Aidan Nunn. Look at the stickhead flying out there. Someone's bereft now. That's Aidan Nunn. So they can do one of two things. They can stay out there and keep playing and try to ride a man out of the play, which is what Aidan Nunn has done. Or alternatively, they ride off and take them. Oh, effort there from Ballard. The hooter goes. Aidan Nunn will be pleased about that because he doesn't have a stick. All he can do at the moment is just try to take a man out of the play. Aidan Nunn is there. He's going to have a shot. Look at that. Aidan Nunn. He's turned his stick around. He's hit it with a handle end of the stick and did enough. But the umpire's whistle has blown. We go to the end of the fourth chukka at 4 to 4.5. This is great stuff. to take that horse into a different place, I think he's saying. What we've got out there, we have full quorum, 8 players, 2 umpires. So a hit on the spots by the looks of things here. See Robbie Ballard. The umpires have called play. And our umpire here, Byron Watson, still got a bit of a tension down at this end of the field here with a spare horse, I think, at the end. Or it may be that there's a child. There is actually a child at the end there as well. You guys down there at the tent, perhaps you might remove that child, please. Thank you. Unfortunately, we have these stories to tell because, well, that is interesting. So the umpires have blown the whistle and they penalised the right pastoral team. Robbie Ballard not happy. He said that his player had effectively nullified the play from the Larapinta guy who was riding in the direction of the ball, and I guess he was making the assumption or the assertion that he had not played the ball until they'd ridden past and he was out of the way. But anyway, that's all irrelevant in that the penalty has been awarded. They're up on the 40-yard line, so an open goal. Now, this can be defended in that a player can ride across the back line. He can't ride across the line until the ball's been struck, or in the very unlikely event of the ball being struck at and missed. So a player can cross the back line. They can't come out between the posts. So sometimes they'll defend, other times they won't bother. So the penalty been awarded to Larapinta, and an opportunity now for Thomas Hunt to convert this penalty into an extended lead. Strong and not a goal, not a goal, not a goal. There we are. Robbie Ballard will be pleased about that because he doesn't think there was a foul there anyway, so he might be feeling that there's a God up there that's vindicated his position. Whichever God you want, the God of polo, the God of golf. I like to subscribe to the God of golf, I have to say. There we go. I have to say he's a very fickle one, though, that God of golf. There's a shot, back and it goes. Indy Minetto is there, takes the ball now with a backhand shot. The pass was destined to head for Nick Kite. Kite in the tussle, and Aidan Nunn gets the better of that one. Now the ball picked up. I think it's Ballard on the far side with the ball now. And what's he going to do? Turning it around, he is. Not sure who this will. I think that's Irvine with him. Taken on now by Bud Sorby, going for the backhand shot as one of those Kite Hunt combination players. And it's going to be taken now by Ballard again. Now Ballard stops again and has a look for the team, and away they come. And this, I think, is Glenn Wright coming away with the ball. Going back in defence is Irvine, but it's with Wright at the moment. 4 to a 4.5. Come on now, guys. Wright Pastoral still on the attack. Glenn Wright can't make the next shot, and it's going to be left now for Thomas Hunt. Makes the pass. Down the boards it goes. Benetto is going to be there for the play. Can't make it, though, and it's left. Oh, and over the top, Aidan Nunn. Very difficult to play that on the boards there. And now it's with Kite. Kite releases the ball. Look at Hunt coming through now. Kite, though, and Hunt, they come together. It's Hunt now with the ball into attack for Larapinta. He strikes, and he strikes it well but wide, and it's 4 to 4.5 still. 5th chukka, last chukka, 2 minutes gone, 5 minutes left, half a goal in it. Who could want more than that? Ballard. Sorby is there behind. Now, sometimes they'll just ride on and leave it for the guy behind. Ballard with the ball still. And look at Ballard looking for the whistle. He's just looking at the umpire going, well, how can you let this bloke do this to me? It's not a bloke. It's a young lady who's a great polo player, Indy Minetto. Out it goes in front of the team. Who's going to be there? Over the top goes Aidan Nunn. The next coming through is Glenn Wright. Glenn Wright takes it away. Going forward, he is with him. I think it's Mikey Irvine. It's still with Wright at the moment. Over the top he goes. Coming through, it's picked up by Sorby, who's got to take it the long way around. Out to the boards. Players reform. Oh, and over and out. That's unfortunate there for Wright Pastoral, and unfortunate for my little wager, I have to tell you. 4 to 4.5 the score at the moment. Don't be afraid to have a wager yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. It does make it more exciting for you. Maybe a couple of grand. Don't forget the combi out there, serving drinks to those who need it. All proceeds going to the charities. There's the release from Hunt. Oops. There we are. Can't do that, I don't think. So umpires learn how to be pretty immune to what we call it, static noise, if you like. They become immune to noise. That's when other players are telling you about what you should or shouldn't have done. The ball positioned on the spot. Penalty 5. Come on now, 4 to 4.5. If you've got a favourite team, let them hear it. I've got one. Right Pastoral. Come on, Right Pastoral. Win me $10. There's a shot. Look at that from Robbie Ballard. 100 metres, 100 yards in the air it goes. Players on the run. Towards the goal they go. Near side backhand shot. Leaves it there in the goal mouth. It's taken and picked up now by, is it Hunt or Kite? One of those guys. Out to the far side they go now. We've got a little overlap, but he can't make anything of it. It's going to be Aidan Nunn now. And the cone comes around. Come on, Aidan Nunn. 4 to 4.5 it is. It's going to be exciting. We've got still 3 or 4 minutes left as Aidan Nunn goes straight for right pass. It's in the goal mouth. Oh, he's missed it. He's left it behind. It's taken away by one of those fellas. Turned around again. Here they come again. This time, though, it's Kite. Kite with the ball. My goodness, how close can you be? Now taken on again. Right Pastoral are not going to let it go easily, I can tell you. It's with Kite. It's with Hunt. Here they are. The team is out in front. Indy Bonetto is there with a player. Out here as well is Mike Irvine, but it's taken away now, and the play under the neck there by Thomas Hunt. Now the backhand shot. Turning it around was Glenn Wright. That's a great play. Look at Ballard come onto it. Look, going back in defence there is Kite. Kite now free of the field of play. And it's going to be all Kite at the moment as he elects to turn the ball, and Ballard is there. And look at the time ticking down. 3 minutes left to play now. 4.5 to 4. There's just a half a goal in it. That's away up in the air. It's not going to land in the field of play. Right Pastoral will like that because they're going to have themselves a free hit. Look at Ballard. He's saying it went out right here, sir. Look, sir, it went out here. Robbie Ballard now with the ball. Look at him go. Behind Bud, look at Bud Sorby behind. Little sneaky play there. He rode off just to, like, so that people would forget that he was going to be there. Ballard dribbling the ball forward. Look away out there is Glenn Wright trying to get Irvine out of the way. Still with Bud Sorby and Ballard. Ballard now gets a pony running, going back with him is Hunt. Now coming through, it's going to be picked up by Indy Bonetto. She takes it away to the boards. 2 minutes to go in this chukka. 2 minutes to go in this match. There's going to be no extra time because there's a half a goal in it. And there's no goal scored now. And wow, what a game we've got. And here they come again. There's the play there. Right Pastoral across the face of the goal it goes. It's going to be Kite, though. Opens up and takes it out of danger for the time being. Away they go. First one to it, though, is Ballard. Keeps his head still. Around he comes. Gets the pony running. Very well mounted. Robbie Ballard. He won a pony prize last week. Ballard's pony kicks it on. That's what you pay the big money for a horse that'll kick it in the direction you want it to go. Around they come. Glenn Wright. The fight is on. It's all on. Now, Kite, Hunt and Kite, backhand shot from Aidan Nunn. Around they come again. They have absolutely pestered this goal for the last 2 minutes on the near side with Ballard. Aidan Nunn coming drive. Come on now. Come on. Is he going to get it there? It's in the goal mouth. It's Aidan Nunn. It's Aidan Nunn. Finishes it off for Right Pastoral. The flag goes up. It's 5 to 4.5. A minute left to play. Wow. How about that? Couldn't be closer. Little bit of exhaustion in some of the players. Not these pros, though. They're used to playing 4, 6, 8, 10 chukkas a day. They go on and on and on, like those ever-ready batteries. Under it is. It's Mikey Irvine who's there. Now, don't forget, Mikey Irvine scored the most amazing goal last week and won a very big game. And maybe that's going to be his destiny again today, although it's taken on by Kite. Now going in defence, Robbie Ballard had a good game. He's a very strong player. Old Robbie Ballard, he's been around for a few years, I have to tell you. And first one to this one is Hunt again. Hunt is with the ball, turning it around. Where are the team for Hunt? Hunt shoots. It's come off a pony, though. Oh, dear. Ouch. Ouch. So Bud Sorby got one. So you can see he got that ball, and I'm not sure where he got it, but it's hurt him. And these guys are tough, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you. They are tough. So when a player has that response, might have hit him in the hand, all those little bones in the hand. So that ball is made of plastic, hard plastic. As it goes through its career, if you like, its process on the field, it gets harder. It compacts and compacts as they keep striking it. Becomes a little bit smaller than the original 4 inches diameter and gets harder. And when it hits you, it does hurt. I was talking last week about the brands that we all received during a game of polo. We all come off very often with a mark on us that takes many weeks and months to disappear as a memento of our game. And so Bud Sorby back on board. So a round of applause, please, for that man, Bud Sorby. Tough as a $2 steak, I think they say. Is that the expression? So a roll in. And look at the clock. Oh, how about this? 60 metres out from goal. Larapita want it. Right pastoral don't want it. Right pastoral want this to go the other way. My $10 is on you. Come on. Here we go. It's in. It's in the melee. What are they going to do? It's come out now and it's with Aiden Nunn at the moment. Look at the clock ticking down and they're pretty good, those timekeepers. There's the backhand shot around. It comes for Larapita. Who's going to be there? It's taken away though by, I think, Ballard it was, who took it out of danger for the moment. It's going to be helped on its way by Aiden Nunn on the great pony. And ladies and gentlemen, the game is over. Right pastoral 5. Larapita 4.5. There are no losers out there. There's a score difference, but I tell you what, great game of polo. Thank you very much to these two teams. What a magnificent event that was. So hang around, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 2 more games coming to you, 1:15 and 2:30, of course, the Gold Cup final. But right pastoral, the winners of the Gold Cup subsidiary final. Congratulations to those guys.